Coming up on CityView, an update on a city housing plan. International travel to Germany and other overseas destinations just got a lot easier. And how to ensure your pet is safe during the dog days of summer. Hi, thanks for joining us. I'm your host, Carol Barish. Those stories and more, but first our top story. Jimmy Van Loo is an Austin-based artist and designer who teaches graphic design at St. Edward's University and owns Independent Project Lab, a multidisciplinary design practice. He's been working to rehabilitate Letterscape, the sculpture he created for the city's Art in Public Places program in 2006.
I think of myself having a multidisciplinary practice. My primary interest is always letters and typography. We're working on rehabbing my sculpture project called Letterscape. We're replanting the inside of the beds with native grasses, and we're installing an irrigation system so that the plants stay alive in this Texas heat. It's not a sculpture that stays static. It's a sculpture that kind of embraces the cyclical nature of plants and the conditions of the site.
Yeah, you can just grab soil from another hole.
One very hot afternoon, just like this, I saw a really very old gentleman. He must have been like in his 70s, 80s. He was wearing these tiny running shorts. He was just running around the courtyard right here. And it kind of made me think of this word, onward. If you look at the letters, the O sort of looks kind of like it's being peeled up off of the ground. And that can be interpreted in a couple different ways. You could think of the O being peeled up or rising from the ground, or you could also think of the O as being falling back into the earth. This is really an opportunity to, in a very large way, ask the public a question. And I think that's at its very best. That's what art can do.
Volunteers got the chance to work with the artist by helping to plant some of the over 800 new native grasses. Take a look outside your next plane ride or visit the quadrangle on the campus of the city's health department and Austin Animal Center, located at 7201 Lavender Loop in East Austin. International air travel from Austin continues to get easier. Frankfurt-based Condor Airlines recently launched a new nonstop service from Austin Bergstrom Airport to Frankfurt International Airport in Germany. ATXN was on hand for the inaugural flight.
Touching down at ABIA on its inaugural flight from Germany, the Condor Airlines 767 was welcomed in true Austin style. The arriving passengers and crew were treated to a water cannon salute, and the flight crew marked the occasion by displaying the Texas and German flags from the cockpit.
So we at Condor are very pleased to add Austin as a new destination to our network, and we are excited to offer this twice weekly service, only non-stop service from Austin to the heart of Europe.
While departing passengers were treated to an inaugural celebration complete with music and refreshments, there was also excitement downstairs as friends and relatives waited anxiously for loved ones arriving on the transatlantic flight.
We're waiting for my daughter that I haven't seen for about 10 months. She's been in Spain teaching English.
Josh, that's my grandson. We're excited. We saw him over Christmas. You're going to make me cry.
Our daughter, she's been studying in Italy for 10 months and hasn't been home, so yeah, this is going to be great.
In addition to providing a direct flight to Germany, the new service will allow passengers to connect with many other European destinations.
So even more opportunities for you to fly to Europe, and it's not just Frankfurt, but with our partners we offer 120 plus destinations onwards, so you could go to Berlin, Paris, Prague, Rome, wherever your travels want to take you.
And additional travel destinations from ABIA will mean more exciting departures and even more joyous homecomings.
A Condor spokesperson says the airline's booking outlook is so promising that the airline has already made the flights available for next summer and extended the season from May to October. As Austin hits triple-digit temperatures, it's important to remember that the threat of heat illness increases for vulnerable populations, such as the elderly, pets, and anyone who doesn't have access to air conditioning. During any summer, never leave pets or people alone, especially in a parked car. Prevention is the best course of action when it comes to pets in the dog days of summer. Allowing your pet to stay inside during the heat of the day in air-conditioned comfort is the best prevention. If that's not possible, here are a few things you can do to help your pet stay healthy in the heat. Make sure your pet always has access to shade. Remember that shade moves throughout the day, so check to make sure there are areas in the yard to provide shade for your pet all day. Provide plenty of fresh, cool water every day for your pet to drink and put it in a spot that's out of the sun and unlikely to be spilled. Set up a shallow kiddie pool of water in the yard to help cool your dog in the heat of the day. Avoid exercising your pet strenuously on hot days. Take plenty of water for you and your pet when out for walks or other activities. Residents should call 911 if they observe a pet in immediate distress and danger. If the animal appears hot but otherwise healthy and not in danger, call 311 to report the incident. A draft of Austin's first housing plan was presented to the City Council Housing and Community Development Committee in June and is now available for public comment through August. The plan designates an overall goal of 75,000 new homes over the next 10 years and recommends policies and programs to achieve more affordable options throughout the city. The draft housing plan coordinates the vision of Imagine Austin and addresses priorities identified in the Code Next process. The document sets a percentage goal for both rental and ownership housing units in each zip code in Austin. It also proposes more family-friendly units and better linking of housing with the area's transportation networks. To view the document, visit the website on your screen. You can also visit speakupaustin.org or attend the public meeting 6 to 7:30 p.m. August 10th at the Austin Community College South Campus. City staff will present an updated draft Austin housing plan and summary of public input to the City Council Housing and Community Development Committee on September 15th. The full council is expected to consider adopting the plan this fall. That's all for this week's CityView. I'm your host, Carol Barish. Our next episode airs July 22nd. Thanks for watching.